Hello, viewers, and welcome again to another edition of your favorite program called Talk to the Camera with me, Kona Sesay. As we still bring on our stories on the mountain villages, today we can walk now one of the mountain village called Bathurst Village. We can for talk to the headman of this village for no from make it tell me what it make this Bathurst village different from other mountain villages, and also what are some of the challenges where the people of this village done the face ever since we in be headman, and what are some of the success stories of Bathurst village where they for share to una the viewers them. Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Mina Kona Sesay from Sierra Network. Do please introduce yourself.
Me Theophilus Johnson, the village head of Bathurst Village.
Alright. As the head of Bathurst Village, you go tell me who's the good person go use for make it come na the Bathurst Village, and how long you don't day in this position and what in your job entails.
I don't be headman for the past 2 years.
Okay.
Of course, this year they make me 3 years in power. And Bathurst is one of the mountain villages. You have Region, Gloucester, Leicester, Bathurst, Charlotte. And we are located between Bathurst and Charlotte. Between Region and Charlotte, sorry. Just after Region, you have Bathurst, then on to Charlotte.
Alright, so far as you don't take up position as headman, tell me what in your job entails, and also what in your experience as headman.
Basically, as headman, me a government representative in my community.
Okay.
And by and large, responsibility that for ensure say I bring the community together, I push to the relevant authority in terms of bringing development and seeking the welfare of the community and the people as well.
Alright. Speaking of development, what thing you will tell people out there where they listen and watch you about development we don't take place in the Bathurst community ever since you be the headman?
Unfortunately, it's saddening for no say Bathurst was established in 1816.
Okay.
And 205 years now as we talk. And the village is deprived. It was last year, September 1st, that after a very long time, we'll be able to get electricity at this town.
Okay.
And as you can see, lot of facilities are lacking within the village. It will interest you for no say Bathurst not even get a community health center. We don't have secondary school. With basic facilities for the community, we don't get them.
Okay.
And so that's a challenge. And since I don't be headman for the past 2 years, in my own capacity as headman, I don't do my level best for ensure say I push and fight for come with development like the light I tell you about.
Okay.
It was through my effort at least and some community stakeholders that were able to light the village. Of course, we get a dam as well, where we don't secure projects, where then they develop now for the community.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it. But in actual fact, to get government attention at then side, so it's very difficult. And whenever we need development, we have to go through we have to go through miles, through difficulties for get development, and so it's unfortunate.
So you mentioned the project where you day on where you talk about the dam where you bring for the people them. But then when you take up office 2 years down the lane, the projects then when you be put in place for your community, or you be right for your community, which one that you feel say amongst them don't be the one where you go talk say really successful?
Basically, before I take up leadership as headman, we don't get several as village head.
Okay.
And I make a genuine plan to the people of Bathurst, promise, say in terms of the education system, it was very poor. We get a school, community school way, not be even approved by government, and we get difficulty for provide stipend for teachers and way, and voluntary teachers then. Okay. And so, as headman at that point in time, when I take up, I began to advocate with indigenes where they out of the village in the diaspora. Okay. We be able for help, for support, for at least give scholarship to the teachers, and we will for empower. Because you know very well that if you don't empower, there is no way government will go for employ them. You forget at least TC or what have you. So we provided scholarship for at least 5 of them. And as I speak to you, the community they provide stipend for over 5 to 7, 6 teachers where they volunteer for teaching at the school.
All right.
Yeah.
So
then secondly,
okay.
I'm going to talk about electricity.
Okay.
As I started early on, I was able to achieve that as well. And the dam, this is one of them. We don't also able to achieve that. Unfortunately, the issue of health center, no. Market, no. And so these are some of the things we have been promised to them, and I think so far so good. Even though I have not achieved 100%, but at least above 50%, I'll rate myself.
All right. Then facility here where you mentioned say the people not get, like when you talk of market structure we know they how you don't do for see that you work hand in gloves with the councillor we una get so that them facilities and they go come to una.
And in our own area, especially we from now this area, it's disappointing that we get a councillor get honourable we that during elections we see them, and that is unfortunate. Because I believe say way you did as councillor and honourable, you represent a set of people, a constituency, a ward. You for the part of the people and for know the problems, so that you self able for push and advocate for how we better or for change the situation of the people. Then.
But then una honourable and councillor no they come close to you for no then challenges there, and that you try for say?
Not at all. Even we I take up the opportunity, I'll take the chance for meet them. I'll not be able to forget any genuine contribution or what have you from them.
Alright. Then we talk about the security aspect now, Bathurst Village. How secure are the people?
In fact, Bathurst, before now, there'll be a small settlement where basically we not going to get most of what happen now. We are able to thief, armed robbery and what have you. But because of the vast extension over the past 2 years, we don't see massive improvements. We see we mix, we get a lot of people who are coming, and at this point we get some threats in terms of thief man, then we they thief people and property as well. But even at that, at a larger, at government level, we as a community, if we trace it for no as well again, we don't even get security posts. So whatever thing happen, so we get to go all the way to Regent or go Akon before you for the case across. And so as a responsible aid man, what I do, I began for engage the police about 2 years ago, and I began for establish what we call the community safety volunteers.
Okay.
With that again squarely is the responsibility of the community for ensure say we provide materials for them, provide stipend for them so that they will go out during the night and patrol the tongues for see we for secure how we for secure people with the coming.
All right. And when you come to a community, and then the first thing where they kind of your mind is, what in the youth them of this community engage in? Tell the people, whether they listen and watch you, what in the people of, especially the youth them of the Bathurst Village engage in?
We know, you and I know say, beaucoup youth in this country are deprived, either because of let's say family circumstance or because of other reasons. And so most of the young people in our community nowadays, most of the activities they are engaging in stone mining and hard labor. Most of the people who they develop now, you can be employed there, then dig foundation for you, build sand for you, anything, so that may survive. And so we don't even get any kind of facility. And in fact, all of the youth projects they hear about, where government they give out to different communities, they know they reach you. So we don't even know waiting at the actual thing. But the youth of this village, Bathurst especially, they are deprived.
Alright, the youths of this village are deprived. So as a man, how you don't do, which way you don't go about for see that these youths then where you they talk about able for land skills or meet with the ministry responsible for youth business na salon.
Yeah, like I tell you, I said just 3 years in office, and quite a few months ago I understand say Ministry of Youth get some activity for young people then. Okay. So in fact what I do, always engage the young people and see how best we hope for galvanize as a community and put the case across. And as I speak to you, so I try for book an appointment for see the youth minister, so that my own case in Bathurst will be sent forward. But what again is challenging, like what I said previously, if we can get the cooperation of we councillors and honourable then we'll be the best people there for take it forward. Because as Headman, yes, I'm recognized, but there's challenges very seriously.
All right. We don't talk about few challenges where people in Bathurst Village they face. Let me talk about the good things then where people need to know about Bathurst Village.
Bathurst, the only good thing I would tell about Bathurst is a peaceful village.
Okay.
Definitely. Mind you, like I say, we established 1816, 205 years now. Bathurst from over the years, we all know that's how we people have been come with man them, they come on tourist business. In fact, we host the chimpanzee sanctuary in our village. We get a lot of historic things in the village where somebody would like to know. Like the Bathurst Charlotte Adro Dam, where we had a waterfall previously. They don't build Adro Dam for supply electricity throughout the country. And one thing again will be so challenging in that area. Mind you, they come for build Adro Dam, then we will not be able to get any benefits. And these are some of the things again we can really put we as authorities in a difficult positions our community.
Okay. So you feel say Bathurst Village in Usai Ministry of Tourism need for turn to and make this place a touristic site?
Yeah, sure. In fact, before now that we dream, but since there were no attention, and now as I say, you see people build all the ones, but who facilities, but who areas and things for preserve, don't be destroyed. Not because of community water view, but because government self don't encourage people intruders for come and infiltrate into the areas and
yeah. So what are the plans where you get for your people of Bathurst Village as Headman for the year 2021 to 2022?
2021 to 2022. Like I started previously, I've been get different plans, agenda, and I don't fulfill quite a few. And so going towards 2022, because mind you, 2022 will be my last year, my first time as Headman. And so one of the key things and we are really stressed on what I want to achieve before that time, I forget a community health center. So because the people in the strain, take for example, if you get belly woman, you get sick person and that, so for pull out from Yago region or East Station or Charlotte, it's difficult. But if we're able to achieve that, so I think say then it will be fair to the people of Bathurst and myself as Headman.
Alright, so finally, what's going to be your message to the councillor and honourable Wede for Bathurst community, Bathurst village, about all the challenges and where you don't mention, and also where you state say they know they can close to you, even where you make a chance for go close to them, or make them try for know about the challenge where the people they face and bring remedy to them, they know they come at all.
This is a clarion call to the councillor, the honourable, and every other parastatals in the country. Okay. Bathurst is in dire need of development. We are deprived. Make no mistake. If you take a stroll into the village, you see the different roads and what have you. You understand, say, Bathurst is actually deprived, and so it's my responsibility for call on the honourable, the councillor, so that they can turn attention to Bathurst. So we come together as a united force and address the issue of Bathurst holistically, so that even the people that they vote for we not to favor, then they do for we, and they vote for we because they in turn need we for advocate for them, so that they can see, so that the dreams of the village and their own dream will come true. So if we neglect their responsibility, then of course we are failing the people. And I will not go one day part of that as a young man. We get a dream apart from being Headman. So I want to call on them for that we put whatever differences aside and come together as one force to push the issues of Bathurst.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Viewers, una sef don't listen to the Bathurst Headman as he don talk concerning some challenge them wey the people dem na Bathurst village dey face. One great challenge wey he raise na that the councillor and honourable for Bathurst village no dey work hand in gloves with am for see that development come na the village. He also mention another challenge wey he talk say the youth dem of Bathurst village na deprived youth dem. For this reason, he dey send message to viewers dem and also to the honourable and to the councillor wey dey for Bathurst village for say they no for forget this village at all and for the waka with am for see that development come inside the village. Maybe the program can't you today. Your name na Kona Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera. Have a wonderful day.